Alright, so this is stock headlights, and this is just projectors, regular lights, nothing special. This is what comes stock. Darren's car has 24,000 lumen headlights, and when you turn these things on, you can definitely tell how much brighter they are. Hey everyone, welcome to Dave's World. This is going to be a quick opening. I also offer custom headlights on Super Cruzes, and since I'm working on Darren's car, this is the final step, and I haven't shot a second-gen Cruze headlight video. These, if memory serves, he ordered 16,000 lumens, so we're going to put these in. I'm going to show you how to do it. Since I'm in here, I figure why not do it now, and I'll just film while I'm in here and show everybody how to do it. What I'm going to do is put these in, and then I'll show you a comparison of the regular headlight versus the new high intensity headlight. All right, so I've been doing a lot of work to Darren's car. I put the air intake back in, but I didn't finish installing it because I thought it had to come out of the way. Then I realized all you need to do is just pull this ducting out of the way. So if you pull this ducting out of the way, you can just gain access to the light through there. So these are pretty simple. This has projector headlights, so it has one bulb. And you're gonna have to spin this cover off. So when you rotate the cover, the light is underneath. It's that simple. And then there's access to the light, and you can get here through underneath this bracket. So this is the other side. Again, you wanna rotate it counterclockwise. Sometimes you have to give them a little tap. I'll show you what to do. You just put something against one of the parts, you know, one of the parts where you can grab with your finger and just give it a tap. You know what? Let me leave this one in. We'll put the other one in first so I can do a comparison. You want to pull the light out, and then you have a connector on it that you're just going to use your thumb. You're going to pop the connector over and pull the bulb out. The lights always come with a set of gloves. Wear the gloves because custom headlights are usually pretty delicate, and you don't want to get any oils on them because the heat could damage the bulbs.
So the biggest thing you need to make sure of is the headlight has 3 prongs on it, and they match like 3 prongs inside the headlight housing, much like the square peg and the round hole scenario. You want to make sure you line everything up when you put it in. You rotate it clockwise, it locks in place, connect the connector, and then you know, and then the headlight will stay in there perfectly and seal. Then what you want to do is you want to make sure you get the harness for the headlight inside the housing and put the cover on the housing back in place. Same thing, it only slides in a certain way. When you line up the tabs the correct way, then you'll be able to rotate it clockwise, lock it in, and then it seals up as well. So that way you don't have to worry about any moisture hurting anything. And the cool thing about the headlights is they have fans built in to cool down the housing, so you don't have any overheating issues. And then in the next scene, I'll show you the difference between the stock headlights and the new LED headlights. I think they're pretty amazing.
I'm just going to show you a quick test. Let's just do a comparison. Oh yeah, you can see how much brighter the passenger side is than the driver's side. I think this is a pretty good comparison, and when the car's running and driving and these warm up even more, they get even brighter. You can see them getting even brighter right now. It's crazy.
Okay, so on the driver's side, it's a tiny bit tighter. I did find that if you take out the fill neck for the washer fluid tank, it's much easier to change the bulb, but I just decided to go through a little opening in the top. What we're doing here is we're going to rotate the headlight counterclockwise. We're going to get the tabs to move past their openings, take the headlight out. New headlights going in, same thing. It has the prongs, or if we can call them tabs if you want. But what I found is if you plug the headlight in first, the harness has enough play on it that you can just plug the harness in, put the bulb in, and then hide the harness inside the housing. It just made it a lot easier because this space is kind of tight. Then what we're going to do is line up the 3 tabs, rotate the headlight clockwise, and then after it's rotated clockwise, it locks into place and seals. Then you're going to hide the harness inside the housing. Once the harness is tucked inside the housing, we're going to grab the cover, put the cover on, rotate it clockwise. You have to line the tabs up again, and then it will also seal. And then what I'm going to show you real quick is I took the car out for a drive, and you can see while driving how much brighter the lights are. You can see how much brighter the lines are on the road. The headlights are directed correctly to where it's not, making anybody angry on the road, to where you're blinding them. Nobody's high beaming me while I'm driving, and it's just a much better driving experience for these cars. It's almost like these headlights should have come this way from the factory. It's a fantastic upgrade. You can get them at supercruises.com, and I'll keep these installation videos coming because I know a lot of people really like them.